So the story I'm going to read for you today is about an enslaved man named Isom Hutchinson. And the story is told by his daughter in one of the Works Project Administration interviews. And it's about the lengths Isom went to prevent his wife from being punished by the overseer. Isom ran away 3 times. He was a field hand up to 18 years. The overseer wanted to whip him. Isom would help his wife in the field because she couldn't keep up with the others, and he would help her to keep the overseer from whipping her. He'd take her beside him and row his row and hers too. He was the fastest worker on the place. The overseer told him not to do that, but Isom just kept on doing it anyway. Then the overseer asked Isom for his shirt. When they whipped you them days, they didn't whip you on your clothes because they didn't want to wear them out. Isom said he was not going to take off his shirt because his mistress gave it to him and he wasn't going to give it to anybody else. Then the overseer stepped around in front of him to stop him because Isom had just kept on hoeing. Isom just caught the overseer's feet in his hoe and dumped him down on the ground and went on hoeing his own row and his wife's. He called his hoe One-Eyed Aggie. The overseer said, "You think you done something smart?" and went for his master. The overseer was named Matt Haney. His master came out the next morning and caught Isom. Isom has often told us about it. First thing I knowed, he had his feet on my hoe and he said, "Isom, they tell me you can't be whipped." I'd be willing to be whipped if I had done anything. Right or wrong, if my overseer asked you for your shirt, you give it to him. He held a pistol on him. They made him pull off his shirt and tied him to a gin post. The overseer hit him 5 times and kept him there till noon, trying to get him to say that he would give his shirt to him next time. Finally, Isom promised and the overseer untied him. When the overseer untied him, Isom took his shirt in one hand and the overseer's whip in the other and whipped him almost all the way to the big house. Then he ran away and stayed in the woods for 3 or 4 days until his master sent word for him to come back and promised he wouldn't do nothing to him. When he went back, his master took him off the farm because he and my father nursed together. He didn't want Isom killed. So from that time on, my father never worked as a field hand anymore, and they put Isom's wife as a cook. She couldn't chop cotton fast enough, and they couldn't handle Isom as long as she was in the field. So they put her to washing and ironing, cooking and milking.